Getting just more and more excited to just share the story with you guys. We've come such a long way.
It was my first true act of self-love, a declaration to myself. I will not shrink, I will not hide. I will exist loudly, unapologetically, and in my truth.
Oh my god, hey vlog! Welcome back to the channel. And if you're new here, welcome. My name is Sarah. I make beauty, wellness, lifestyle content centered around being and becoming your best self. And yeah, just all the journeys and things that I've been going through. So as you can tell by the title of this video, I have been holding on to a little secret. And you know, I've been holding on to this secret since, or like this project since February. I was kind of beating myself up about it and how I didn't record from the moment that the project started. But honestly, first of all, let's take a step back. I'm gonna be an author, like a published author. And not only that, like I'm gonna be able to tell my story. And I think by the time that you guys are watching this, the book should be out, and it's gonna be in the link in my bio. This project, I don't even know where to begin. I was beating myself up about not recording this from the beginning. I think it was like mid-February that the author, or the person who created the book, reached out to me. Her name is Leigh Clark. And I was nervous about going on to the project just because like this was something I've never done before, and they're telling me to, you know, talk about my story and, you know, how I became a content creator and all this stuff. And I'm like, oh my gosh, like this is something that's completely out of my comfort zone. Definitely not something that was on my 2025 vision board. But okay, God, like I'll take it. I didn't think this project truly felt real until I started writing my story and just reflecting. I think it was like 2 weeks ago that I met all of the women that were in the project. I'm gonna play the vlog right now. Welcome to a day in my life as a multi-passionate girly author edition. This was definitely not on my 2025 vision board, but I will take it. However, what was on my vision board was being able to connect and be able to be in rooms full of inspiring, like-minded women who are truly making an impact and leaving their mark. And I truly can't imagine a better way to start off Women's History Month than a nice brunch with the girls and being able to share our stories and support each other. All right, let's get into the book and what it's all about. So I was selected among many women to share their stories on how they're leaving their mark in Boston. This one book is a part of a bigger collection called Slaying the USA, empowering women in business and sharing their stories. As an entrepreneur, this journey can be extremely lonely, so being able to connect with other women who have created amazing businesses is honestly so empowering, and a reminder that every journey is unique to that individual. And really, no journey is linear. And the only difference between you and someone who succeeds is that they never gave up. I feel so blessed to be part of Slay Boston! And I can't wait for you guys to read my story. Yeah, so if you've been following me on Instagram and TikTok, y'all probably kind of already know, but that was the brunch to meet all of the women that are in the book. And essentially what it is, it's a book of inspiring women in the Boston area who are leaving their mark in Boston, and truly just listening to every single person's story. Just, you know, this is not an easy journey. This is a journey where you have to do a lot of self-reflecting, a lot of like belief in yourself, and a lot of the times you don't know what you're doing. A lot of the times you're figuring it out as you're doing. And it was comforting to hear a lot of people's stories, and a lot of successful women at that, who were where I am now. I feel like I am really just getting a grip on this whole creator thing, and you know, I started like 3 years ago, and so it was just really just amazing to hear everyone's stories. But it didn't really hit me until I was away at my computer last night. I had already written like a couple of drafts, girl. I had already written a couple of drafts, but like none of them really sat with me. When I started this journey to be a content creator, I was in the gym sobbing my eyes out, just confused about this whole experience altogether. And I decided to like start writing my story just to see like, okay, you know, what is my story? Like what? I don't know why I wrote it, honestly. And last night I was sitting down just thinking like, how am I going to write this story? And it's been a while since I've like written anything of my own. I used to write poetry just for fun. And so and I really like writing in my journal and stuff like that. We're getting cozy right now. I I used to write in my journal and stuff, and so this was the first time that I was actually like able to write something that was of my own. And not only that, it's going to be published, y'all. Like, are you hearing what I'm saying right now? It's going to be published. But I was going through my story and really just like reflecting. I think this whole journey of writing my story has made me reflect on a lot and everything that I've been through and everything that has yet to unfold. It's been a very like healing process for me, honestly. And I feel like this project has really given me like a voice. When you read my story, I think and hope that, you know, you feel inspired and motivated, and you feel that like your life truly has purpose, because it does. There are moments in my life that I just didn't see an end. I didn't see me here at 29 in May. I just didn't see me here at 29 and or 28, whatever. Girl, as you get older, you're just like, what? How old am I? I just didn't see my here. And so like I just feel like this project has been so just inspiring, just for even myself to just look back at how far I've come and how much more of the journey that I have to still unfold. And this is truly just the beginning. We're gonna do a book launch, and it's gonna be in April, and I'm gonna bring you guys with me. I'm so glad that I just decided to pick up the camera. I already did one call with her, which was Leah, and it was to just go over, you know, how I was gonna write my story. And I'll kind of like insert a little bit of a call here.
You know, and then let me back up. You know, you know, for my parents are what, your first generation or their first generation?
Yeah, so they moved here, and then so I'm
So you're first generation.
I'm first gen, yeah.
Yeah, and we talked about this on the call, right? So like for your parents, the opportunity to have education, to have a lucrative career in healthcare is the American dream, right? Yeah. But it's not everyone's dream. How can I tuck a dream away when I know it's calling me? Like, how can I put that in the closet, in the shelf, because I'm afraid? And to know that, you know, you're obviously a very smart, talented woman who could be successful in something you hated.
Yeah.
Imagine how successful you'll be in something you love.
That's so funny you said that question, because that was the very question that I posed to myself. I was like, if I could succeed in something that I had I wouldn't say no passion, but I wasn't as passionate in, imagine what I can do with something that I'm super passionate in. So,
but yeah, no, I think that you're off to a great start, and I'm here for it.
This has been very helpful. Yes.
Good.
Okay. Cause I was like, I don't really know like how, cause there's so much more to my story. Like it didn't just start with like nursing. Like it started when I was like young, at a young age. And so I'm like, do I bring that stuff into it, or do I like, I don't really like know
that at all. But that whole sense of like, maybe this idea is not so crazy, or maybe I can go about it a different way, or maybe I owe it to myself to explore it.
Yes.
Maybe it doesn't work. Yes. Who knows?
Yes.
If you never explored, same thing with music school, right?
Yes.
Maybe you weren't the 50%.
Yeah.
But you wouldn't have the what ifs.
Slay. And like, you know, it's when someone tells you like, tell me about yourself, and you're like, oh, well, what do you want to know? Today is the due date for the submission, and this is, I'm just gonna show you guys like the rough draft. I'm not gonna read it to you guys because I really want you guys to like just get the full impact, full story, like just the full everything. But essentially it's going to be called Existing Loudly, Choosing Myself and Trusting God. I think I have a video up called My Story, and that's just a little bit of a brief of kind of what is going in here, but it's just my perspective has changed so much since I made that video. We have to write 1,500 words, and I have 1,300 words, so there's still a lot of stuff that I want to tweak in here. So I'm gonna spend the rest of the day just like tweaking and really like refining this. This is just a rough draft, the first submission, and then I think there's like 2 edits. I also still have to take my headshot pictures. The picture that I was originally gonna use, I don't really like, so I'm gonna book that this week, and then I'm gonna take you guys along with me on that too. But I'm gonna go and work on this for a little bit. Hopefully it comes out beautiful, and I just can't wait for you guys to read my story and read just also every other person's story in that book. Everybody's so inspiring, and this project truly just means like so much to me, honestly. And I'm so excited. It's been a couple of hours, and I'm gonna submit my I'm gonna submit my draft. Hey friends. It's 11:16. I decided to start my story from scratch because I feel like, I don't know, I kind of like trauma dumped a little bit. So I was like, you know what? I'm completely off topic. So decided to restart the story. Not completely because I kept some elements in my original story, but I'm finally done. 11:16, not the camera giving out on me. I'm ready to go to bed, but I am on the website right now submitting my submission. Wait, book chapter? Oh, I'm slow. Let me just do this with you. Alright, so the book chapter, this is for Slaying Boston. And then this is the chapter name, Existing Loudly, Choosing Myself, Stepping into My Purpose. I kind of want to revise that, but maybe on the next draft I can. I don't know. What name and would you like? So I would use content creator. Like to include. Okay, so let's go to my website. Gosh, I just want to go to bed. I'm so tired. I actually did my website. I've had to revise it like 5 bajillion times. This is her. Flame. That's the website. Let's move that closer. And Instagram. Got my hand on my pillow. Alright. It's getting dropped in there. Oh yeah, my headshot. I kind of like don't like the headshot that I have. I wonder and I hope that she lets me change my headshot. This is the headshot that I'm choosing. It was kind of like one that I like made in my room. But honestly, hopefully I can get my headshots done today. You guys can come with me. I like this one. The quote is, you guys can see. It was my first true act of self-love. A declaration to myself. I will not shrink, I will not hide. I will exist loudly, unapologetically, and in my truth. What a slay! Oh, here is the second quote. Right here. I stopped looking for security and started looking for purpose, and I never went back. And now we're going to submit it! That's it. We submitted our first submission. And now it's gonna go under review for edits, and I'm excited. I'm excited what they're gonna say in my story, and I really hope that it like resonates with her. But y'all, I'm heading to bed, and I will see you when I get those edits back. The first round of edits. It's gonna be multiple edits, but good night. Hey vlog. I read over my submission and I didn't like it. We're on the couch again. I went over my submission and I didn't fully like resonate with it. I felt like because there was a deadline, I kind of was writing just to write, just to be like, here's my story. So that was more of like a rough draft for me. So I'm sitting here rewriting my story. Well, not rewriting, just going off of what I had originally written. And I feel like this is way more, like it's just way more like authentic and resonates and aligns with me more, especially as I like look at really what this book is all about and kind of my journey on how I got to content creating. So I've been creating content for a long time. Since I was like 9 or 10 years old is what I can remember. The first time I ever picked up a camera, and I actually want to show you guys the camera that I'm talking about whenever I say, oh, this is the camera that like my dad had, and I would always get in trouble for like playing with it. It's such a super old camera, but like I just thinking back at it, like I truly just loved being in front of the camera. I loved creating stories. I loved capturing moments and things. And you know, I don't know, like I was driving to work for a 12-hour shift because you guys know I picked up a nursing contract. And I was truly just like reflecting and just thinking about it. And then that's why I was like, no, I have to like reread my story and go over it, because I felt like that conversation or reflection I was having with myself in the car was more authentic and I was truly like speaking from the heart. And so I'm kind of like, hold on, I can't really show you, but I'm kind of going through this right now and I love this story so much more. I just hope that it meets the word count, because it's a 1,500 word count. Before I was struggling to meet the 1,500 word count. Now I feel like I'm gonna go over it. Actually, let's just see the word count is right now. And I also changed the title to it. The book is gonna be out by the time you guys watch this, so I'm just gonna tell you what the title is. But Originally, I had Exist Loudly, which was my tattoo that I have on my arm. And then I decided, oh wow, this is like literally exactly, this is 1,499 words. Like that is insane that it's exactly 1,500 words. But I truly feel like this story speaks way more to me, and I'm getting just more and more excited to just share the story with you guys. I'm just thinking about it and I'm like, oh, we've come such a long way. Like, it may not like seem big on social media and stuff, like, and honestly I don't even care about that, because the growth that I don't even have words right now, but how much I've grown since deciding to truly like take that leap of faith to like just love myself, y'all, and you know, listen to my heart and trust that like this is something that I want to do. This is something that I crave to do. This is something that regardless of what other career that I take, like I always come back to this, and it's just necessary to see it through for myself and see what it has to offer and see what people it connects me with, and you know, who I can inspire through it. And I don't know, this is just the beginning, but I'm so excited for the story. I really hope that you guys get it and read it, and I hope that you leave feeling inspired and motivated to follow your dreams and listen to your heart, and you know, block out all the extra noise that everyone's telling you, because that's all it is. It's a distraction. It's just extra noise that you don't need, and have the people that fuel your dreams support you. And you know, whoever doesn't, let them go with love. Truly, like, let them go with love. You know, I didn't speak to my parents for almost 3 years. And as hard as that was, like, I just knew that I needed to do this for myself. I needed to see this through, because I would sit on my bed and just think about myself, as deep and dark as it is, like, think of myself on my deathbed and imagine my life living it for other people and what they wanted for me. And all the things that I wanted to achieve with my life, and, you know, getting to the end of my life and thinking, dang, I wanted to do all this stuff and I never did. And that to me is just so much scarier than, honestly, like, unfortunately, you know, separating myself from my parents for a while or losing friends. If you don't support me or you don't see the vision, I'm sorry. I'm like, truly, I'm sorry, but I gotta let you go with love until like I get to a place where those voices don't kind of cloud my judgment or cloud like where it is that I'm going, and slowly working towards rebuilding certain relationships in my life. And I'm a new person. Taking this leap was truly a act of self-love to myself, and no longer allowing other people to take control of my life, to write my story for me. Content creation is just more to me than just like putting out the content. It truly is like inspiring other people and, you know, telling my side of the story. And I don't know, it's just so much more. I'm literally about to cry. It's just, I just imagine little me, you know, coming home from being bullied and just creating and bringing things to life was my safe space. It was the space that I could truly just be myself and create my world, and I guess in a way write the story that I wanted. I don't know why I'm getting so emotional right now, but literally, just to everyone out there, in my bonnet, y'all gonna see me in my bonnet because I don't care. I'm just thinking about little me, and I know younger me would be so proud. She would be so proud of the person that I am today and the things that I've overcame. And I never, ever, ever, ever allowed the world to harden my heart, because the way that I feel so deeply and the way that I love so deeply, I just had faith that love existed outside of me. And when I finally saw myself the way that God sees me, I was right all along. Like, I was just right all along that that type of love and greater, you know, existed outside of what I could give, and that like God is truly love. Like, and so yeah. But anyways, I'm rewriting my story. Today is March 22nd, and this is what I have so far. I asked if I could resubmit because this story, or this version of the story, is just so much, it just reflects so much more of like where I'm at, where I'm going, where I was. And yeah, and also tomorrow, guys, we are going to take pictures at a self-capture studio. I was not able to get my personal branding photos, so I'm gonna go to a self-capture studio and I'm just gonna snap a couple pictures for the book. I did not like the picture that I submitted at all. It doesn't even look like what I look like right now, because I had braids before, or boho locks, and I'll get those within an hour, so it'll be cool to actually just see like the self-capture studio, and it's professional pictures, but you take them by yourself. So that's gonna be really cool, and I can't wait for you guys to come along with me. Tonight, I have to do my nails. Girl, look at these. I cut them, so these were longer, but I cut them for nursing because I worked yesterday. These ones are completely off, and I bought a kit to like take it off, so that's what we're gonna do. And I also have to like do my hair. The wig that I have, I didn't even have time to order like a new wig, girl. So we're gonna try and finesse it, and I know I can finesse it. I know it. I just know it. I know I can finesse it. I'm ready to look boss babes. I gotta pick my outfit out tonight too, so I'm excited to take y'all with me to that tomorrow. And then I feel like after that, I also gotta send out my invitations because we're allowed to invite like 10 people, but I'm super excited and I can't wait. When I started this project, I had no idea what was in store, but I just did it because I was like, this is cool. But anyways, y'all, I'm gonna finish this essay and submit it because, you know, I gotta finish it. I feel like I'm in school again, nursing school, where like you have like a deadline. But I don't feel pressured because I've already written like 4,000 drafts. Like these right here on Google Drive are all the essays. And I also like wanted to redo my bio too because I didn't really like my bio. But yeah, girl. Anyways, I will see you guys tomorrow when we're on our way to the self-capture studio. And yeah! Hey vlog. I thought I was gonna be late. Per usual, I had to do my monthly maintenance, but we're on the way to do the photo shoot. Bebecito's driving me. I was like this. I have some inspo about how I want the photo shoot. So I always like think like way too big, but really it's just like a headshot. But it's gonna be one picture for my bio. Really, I'm just gonna wear like a suit, and then I have also another outfit to change into if I have time. I only have 30 minutes, so I'm really gonna just click away. I think it's 30 minutes, as many pictures as you want. So that's the plan. I'm super excited. I'm so glad that I decided to just like book this instead of going with this picture, which I took in my bedroom. I was like, come on girl, like this is your first like book feature and your first writing, like really put some oomph into it, you know? So I'm excited, and I'll see you guys there. Yeah.
So then they'll show up here with like our brightening filter.
Oh, so it brightens it up. Okay, so I was gonna say it looked a little dark. Okay.
Yeah, it brightens it all up for you.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah, and if you need any help with like moving the camera or anything, we just ask that you let us do it, just so you're not like moving the camera and it doesn't fall.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And then you can use the props if you'd like. We just don't want it to be leaning all the way against the backdrop because it could like fall
over. Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Thank you so much.
Yeah, sure. Enjoy.
Alright guys, we are here at the stew. This is so cute. Oh, I'm excited, and I love that it's like private so that you can kind of just do your own thing. But let's get to shooting because we only have 30 minutes.
Okay.
And what do you do at Muse?
Front desk stuff,
Okay.
social media stuff. Yeah.
Nice. Oh guys, I kind of like didn't film the rest because I was like, oh my gosh, I need to do it. And I forgot my white shirt, so we had to come up with a different outfit. But the pictures look like they came out good, and I'm excited. All right, they're kicking me out the stew, so I have to wait for my pictures. You too. I was doing headshots for like a book that I'm writing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, or that I'm featured in.
This is our girl. Make sure to like and subscribe.
Yes. Yeah. All right, guys, I'm looking through the pictures. I actually got some good ones in here. Ooh. So we'll get them all today, which is why I came, because I went to do the personal branding shoot and I didn't get my pictures. It took forever. So there's some really cute ones. So you get 2 pictures that you can take home. Anyways, guys, I'll see you guys at home. So I'm heading home. I'll kind of like recap. That was a little stressful. I like this. Hey vlog! Guess where we are heading? It is finally launch day of the book. It's been a crazy like day and morning. I went to the gym and then I had to wash and do my hair. And the wig that I ordered was supposed to be black, but now we are doing blonde. So we're heading to the launch party right now. My aunts and my sister. Slay! I also forgot my vlog camera. So we're vlogging on the phone today. But I'm super nervous and excited and just like the car is so loud and just like discombobulated. Nonetheless, the day will be how it's supposed to be, and I'm just doing everything that I can in my control, and the rest will follow. But I will see you guys there. I'm so excited. Hey, Jackie! Oh, I know. Dustin's like, get me out of there. Hey.
Friend.
Thanks for coming. So long. Thank you.
I'm looking for pink, but I couldn't find full pink.
It's okay. Oh, so cute. There's some pink in there.
Yeah, girl. Oh my God.
Where's me? I'm right there.
But when do we stop to sit down and ask somebody where they grew up, or how many sisters and brothers they had, or did their parents work in the house or outside of the home? So these stories are so important that these women who are shaping the community, they're shaping the lives of their children and future generations, they're bringing economic development to this community. These are a bunch of badass women who really deserve a big round of applause. No, what I love about Sarah's story is Sarah's story speaks to the fact that when you have a dream, it's your job to protect it, and it doesn't matter what anybody else thinks of it. It doesn't matter if other people co-sign it. It doesn't matter if you got a really big, expensive degree in nursing and you decided that you would much rather just share who you are authentically with the world, and then you know it's going to pay off because you're coming at it with genuine authenticity. In the world of what we call content creators, that's not what Sarah is. Sarah's a voice for authenticity. Sarah is somebody who is trying to show up every single day consistently and allow people into her life in the most authentic ways possible, showing them that it's possible to just be yourself, and that your vibe will attract your tribe, and that we don't have to necessarily do what we're told to do or what we are expected to do, and that if we have the courage to protect our dreams against what other people think of it, that we can make something truly amazing. She is literally so young, so incredible, and already in a book like in Boston among all these powerhouse women just because she decided to say yes to her dreams. So I support Sarah.
Over the hills, I hear you calling up, roundabout from every side, breaking down walls. It feels like pillow talk. Change my thoughts to heal my mind. Oh, what a gift you've given. Grateful for life.
Oh my gosh. I cannot believe that I am a published author. Like, let's just let that sink in for a second. Like, let that sink in for a second. Whoa. Or I just think back to like the whole project and like from the day that, you know, I got like the invite and all that stuff, and I honestly don't even know what I was going into, but I just took the leap. I just took the leap of faith, and you know, I prayed about it, and I just allowed God to guide me throughout the whole experience. And if you follow me on Instagram, you probably already know this, and if you don't follow me on Instagram, make sure that you follow me. But the book hit bestseller on the day of the launch. So not only am I a published author, I'm a best-selling published author. What with so many other incredible women too. It's just amazing to see like what can happen and what can unfold when you just allow yourself to live yourself as your authentic self, as the woman that God created you to be. Like, oh my gosh, it's so crazy. The book is on Amazon, so if you want to get it and you want to read the story full out, my story and the stories of like a bunch of other incredible, amazing women who are just not only doing extraordinary things, but making an impact not only in like their own lives, but their children's lives and their generations and the city. Like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Hold on, where's the book? Like, hello, this is the book, Slay in Boston. Like, I'm on page 165, I believe. Psych, 135. Yeah, I'm on page 135. Guys, that's the picture that I ended up choosing from the shoot. Oh my gosh, this is so insane. Like, what? And then my name is right there, and it's spelled correctly, because people like to spell my name incorrectly. Like, girl, there's no hyphen, but that's my name. Está aquí. Es I don't know how to say name. Número Nom in Creole. Nomwe la. Shout out to all my Haitian people, all the first gens, all the people out there just chasing their dreams and just trying to make it happen, y'all. Like, just trying to make it happen. Like, I grew up not being, I grew up with like, I wouldn't say nothing, because my parents did the best that they could to like provide us with, you know, everything that we could. Like, I didn't always have like the newest stuff. I didn't always have the money to go on like field trips and stuff. And like, you know, I didn't grow up extremely poor, like where we didn't have a home, but my parents worked really hard to like get us to where we are right now. And I didn't grow up with a lot. I really didn't. And it's just amazing to see like the trajectory that I'm, you know, taking my life, and the things that God is just unfolding before my eyes. And this is just a reminder to y'all, like, if you have a dream, if you have something that you want to achieve, and even if you're scared to do it, just do it. Do it and see what it has to unfold. Like, if the only reason why you're not doing it is because you're terrified or you're afraid, not because it's like this gut feeling like, oh, I shouldn't do this, but it's this innate fear that you have over your life or that thing, just do it and like see what unfolds and pray about it and ask for guidance, you know? And I don't know, this is just such a milestone. Your girl is a best-selling published author. Anyways, I'm gonna end this video out, and if you haven't noticed, I got braces, y'all. And so that's gonna be the next video, I believe. Yeah, that's gonna be the next video that I'm gonna be posting. So make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on those post notifications so you know when I post. And help a girl out. We're on the road to 1K right now. We're at like 692 or something like that, which is so insane. I am so grateful and I am so thankful, and thank you just for being on this journey with me. Every vlog, I don't know, like things just come up in my life and I'm like, okay, we're gonna vlog this and we're gonna look back at this and just see how far we come, and like see all the trials and tribulations, and you know, live life. And so thank you so much for being on this journey with me. You know, right now it may not seem like a big thing, but these are the little things. My morning routines are the little things. Every day that I get up and go to the gym is the little things, and I want to look back and be able to be like, wow, like it was really those little things that got us to wherever we are going to be in the future. So thank you so much for supporting me. If you're watching this video, please make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe and help a girl out. And I will see you in the next video. Love ya. Bye.